I mean, that too. That is a good one. That's top 3. A straw.
Tim trying to get banned from his own Twitch channel.
You can say penis on Twitch, you just can't show one. Hello. That reminds me of people who would play Outlast.
I gotta chat up.
Noise.
Oh, shit.
Chat.
I mean, that's just all of existence is distraction.
Was,
You know,
Someone says Griffin Fire says they can't hear you, Tim. Can you guys hear me?
that makes sense.
Can y'all hear me?
I had myself muted
That's
on
the
the
only thing that matters.
stream. I simply had something clicked wrong.
I'm gonna open the.
Thank you, Griffin Fire.
I feel like in our hearts, nobody wants to be like a mean and bad person, but like every once in a while, there's just someone it's okay to hate.
Hell yeah.
And I really, really, really loved the whole Ben Shapiro thing yesterday. That was
Yeah,
just-
robot
I
speaks better.
keep thinking about a dude that did a parody of it, and his Ben Shapiro voice is so good. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you're canceled just by how good your voice is of him. It's like, I've never seen a wet pussy. It's so funny.
Man, he really told on himself, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Hello, chat. How's everybody doing in chat today? I want to know. I want to feel the
I
presence.
want to know how chat is.
You guys ever play that? The game.
Vote me.
You guys ever play that game where you think of a movie title, but then you think of like what the porn of that movie would be?
Yes.
What's your good ones?
What is porn?
Yeah, I don't know what porn is, but like of everything.
Just I've got a couple. It came up earlier yesterday.
Wow.
The best one I've ever heard that was I didn't make it up, but it stuck with me forever. Is Battlestar Orgasmica.
I like that. I think that's good.
That tickles me.
Yeah. Hey, thanks to everyone who came out and showed love during Digital Geekly Con. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was so fun. 175 likes, 34 retweets in 13 minutes. Let's see.
That's a lot of interaction, bud.
Yeah. 176. 177. This is fun. 79.
You gotta hook it up to the stream so it'll like.
Oh yeah, like a live ticker on the side. Okay. Come on. I asked for so little.
So little.
I'm drinking Pepsi. Pepsi. It comes free when you order Mexican food.
You know what I'm drinking.
I'm drinking sparkling water.
I got Liquid Death.
How is that?
Yeah.
I was waiting till the stream to crack it open so we could experience this together.
Mm-hmm. I already know.
Liquid Death, sparkling water, murder your thirst. So good.
All right, we got a crack of that pack.
Right.
We did.
Loves it.
As just regular ass water, guys.
Yes, I knew it. It's just water.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was just good, clean water with metal ass branding, but that happens.
It's
Yeah.
got a pretty decent mineral content. Like I would mix that if I was doing a little bit of water in my whiskey. That's a good
It's
choice.
sparkling water.
It's sparkling. They have a flat one too. I
Mhm.
probably wouldn't do the sparkling in my whiskey, but
Yeah. Cool. Well, here we are. I hope everyone likes Dungeons and Dragons because that's what we're playing right now.
What?
So how do I describe it? So, it's like you're with your friends and you're playing make believe, okay? And each of your friends pretends to be like a different creature or person thing, and then you go around solving riddles and throwing rocks at bad guys and say, "Get on out of here!" Things like that. We're
true.
using the platform Roll20 in order to facilitate it. It's like a map, but it's digital, so you like look at it, and it helps sort of keep everyone on the right track. It's ideally it makes everything go faster. If you're using a map and it makes things go slower in a bad way, that's bad. But if your players want it to slow down in a really tactically minded session, that's good. But it just depends on what your players want. I have literally never asked what the players want.
No,
and he's not going to start today.
And Pat is the only surviving member of the original crew. So he's the only one I know I've had any conversation with about the campaign. Besides, hey, come on. Let's get out. Let's go over here. Let's play. But how are you two today?
I mean,
I'm doing it.
I
real
said
good.
two. I'm sorry, Pat. I should have included you. How are you
sorry.
three today? I apologize.
You had the two swords on the brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's over
Yeah.
the brain, yeah.
I'm good. I'm ready to play.
Yeah, I'm ready to rock. I'm awake. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I've got a 3rd cup of coffee. I've got my liquid death. The sun is out today. That means we continue to exist. Let's rock, dude.
So true.
I'm hype. I really want a chicken sandwich or chicken in general.
So I bought a chicken the other day for the first time from Safeway. That deal where they have this $10 and you get like 3 pounds of food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
I've never done that before, and it was just like, this is stupid. How have I not been doing this my entire life?
Like the rotisserie chicken or something different?
Yeah, like a whole rotisserie chicken and a pound of potato salad and a pack of the rolls for $10. It's like, that's so much food.
That's fucking good, clean living, man. Yeah, rotisserie chickens are probably the best food on the planet. Pound for pound, dollar for dollar, I think.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Just attack it with your fingers, dip it in barbecue sauce. Yummy.
Damn, I might do that. Shit.
Oh, speaking of GeeklyCon, someone that Brett and I both know, a fine gentleman named Case, created a Pat's Pizza Cereal T-shirt that's on TeePublic now.
God.
219 likes, 45 retweets. If you're in the chat, do your part. Go ahead.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I don't know if I've retweeted it yet.
Oh my god, you
I
son of a
did.
bitch.
All right,
I'm Tim's best.
I'll do my part.
friend, so we did.
Josh, you're good?
I'm good. I'm set. I'm ready. I'm not wearing anything from the waist down. Let's go.
Sick mode. 2 swords. Take it away.
All right. Dear Diary, how are you? Me? I'm great. So we set out for Uldrak's grave. I believe it is so named. And we got there without much hassle, but plenty of hassle was waiting for us. A whole gang of them devils in their wheelie contraptions was there, and they decided to start some trouble. And Diary, we had us a high-speed scrap. Woo! It was great. Karloff did all kinds of fancy driving maneuvers, and like Chum did some spell that got them devils all like messed up and confused. And then their leader was this ornery feller, Princess Kovac, and he thought it would be a good idea to puff his chest out and hop on the bebe for a little mano action with me and Gnash. And he done fucked around and found out what happens when you mess with the Fang Gang. Long story short, we got a bunch more soul coins. All right, let's go find this like Titan thing there's something with the Titan we got to do. I keep forgetting. I should probably write that down in you diary. Bye bye. I love you.
Bye, I love you. I am not writing it down now. Goodbye. Okay. So you drive a little bit more. You're not super far away. You see a large, probably like, I don't fucking know, 12-foot tall sword with, the map that you have makes it look, I don't know, 300 feet tall. It might be that. Who's to say? It's hell. But as you get closer, it's probably like an 18-foot tall sword. If you've ever played Final Fantasy, they're these creatures that fuck, what are they called? They're like big square men with large swords, and they have like hat with horn on them. I forget what they're called. It's like that.
Like Iron Giants?
Maybe. I don't know. I forget what they're called. Twitch, do you know? I should probably pop Twitch chat out so I can see it without switching screens. Pop it out. You fight them, and they're big, and they're like big sword, and they're like purple sometimes. I don't really know. Any fucking way, it's like that. The cracked helm and sword of a Titan lies half buried in the ash of Avernus. A spherical stone set into the sword's pommel still gleams with scarlet radiance.
Ooh.
As you get closer, as Karloff is looking at the map, those of you on the Big Bebe here, a fallen titan or a wimp with delusions of grandeur, I'll leave that for you to decide. And you get up there. Yeah, it's kind of a as it described. It is sort of interesting to think about some of these locations. It's like, oh, this should be more things. But no, sometimes the things there are just like, there's a weird rock next to a crystal. In this case, it's this big sword and a big hat. What do you guys do?
I want to try and lift the sword.
I knew it.
Okay.
You're gonna become the one true king of England.
Mm-hmm.
How big is this sword again?
It's about like 12 feet big.
Okay. So it's almost
like,
twice as long as I am tall.
Yeah, and it's like, so
I
point
definitely
down,
want to try and pick up the sword.
All right, tell me how you're doing this.
Athletics?
Okay, but no, how you're doing it? Because again, put in, and it's 12 feet in the air, so maybe there's like another 6 feet.
Oh, so it's the part of it that's exposed. The tip of this sword iceberg is 12 feet tall. I do not know how much. Oh, shit!
It could be 1,000. We don't know.
Yeah, could be like a Masamune.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think I could, because I have an idea how to work smarter, not harder? Because like, I'm not gonna try and pull it out. I could just dig it out, But do you think, is it practical? Because I kind of want it. Or what if we attached it to the baby as like a jousty battering ram sword?
Yeah, but like just strap it onto the front and then pull some donuts and just hack everyone down. I kind of like it.
We could probably do that. I wonder if I have a scam that I could pull on this thing.
I'm saying we don't have to we could just dig around it till it falls over. Instead of trying to pull it out. Just dig it.
Do you really want it? Do you really, really want it?
Kinda. It's a sword. It's like the biggest sword I've ever seen.
All right, so I feel like if we're going to walk up to the giant sword and touch it, I would like to perhaps Arcana check it or possibly investigate. But I feel like Arcana check. Like, is he going to get magically cursed by touching the giant sword? Is that cool, Tim?
It sure is cool.
That would be what's my plus for Arcana? Not great, 15.
All right, let me bring up a web page here, see if there's anything. 15? Yeah, the sword sort of reminds you of some of the things you've heard that Celestials wield in battle as they fight evil. Yeah, there's not much you really can decipher that's helpful, other than that's a damn Titan sword right there, man. 'Cause I don't
It looks
wanna-
good, buddy. Go ahead, grab it.
Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like you didn't learn. You didn't learn anything, but as a learned person, you're like, oh my god, this is it in the flesh. I haven't seen one of these in person before. But you don't learn anything new, and most important, you don't learn anything super helpful.
Okay.
I start digging.
I will poke around to see.
I have a shovel in my adventuring gear.
Okay.
But it's just a sword with a kind of a scoop at the end.
As soon as you start digging next to it, you hear a voice screech out at you. What are you doing? Get away from there, you Boshanokatal!
Ruth?
The voice seems to be coming from the helmet hut, as I'm now calling it.
All right, I'll walk
You see
over there.
Beady red eyes kind of going around, looking at you.
I start walking and say, howdy.
Crawling out of one of the eye slits is a creature that looks like a bat covered in spines. It's something that you've seen a million times already. Nothing to click here on here, right? She's not gonna let me click it right here? You son of a bitch. It's a spine devil. You see a spine devil crawl out. Yeah.
Is it a nice
Get away
spine
from
devil?
my sword! It is mine, and not yours alone. They don't deserve this. I will stab them. I will stab them.
There's two of
Do
them?
we hear the other voice,
Yeah,
Tim?
yeah.
So we hear the spine devil talking, and then we hear it's like an ethereal, deeper voice.
No, it's coming from the spine devil.
We hear two voices coming from the spine devil.
Yeah,
He's crazy spine devil.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You-
All right.
how many consciences you got rattling around there in that one skull of yours, there, brother?
Just one, fool. Get away.
All right. Well, there ain't no need to be like hostile. And look, what do you want that sword for? Because I know y'all can't carry it. You won't be able to wield it none.
Well, not now, but it's mine.
Okay. Are you Uldrak?
Well, of course I'm Uldrick. Who else would be here? Bolshangal.
Okay.
Ask him if we can borrow it.
Can I borrow it?
No!
I'll bring it back.
Why do you want it? You're too
kill bad guys.
weak. Look at those Bolshangal arms of yours.
How dare you?
Dude, if you speak giant,
Wait.
Ooh, wait a minute. I certainly don't. Never mind.
You know, you'd think in hell Draconic would come around a lot more frequently than it does, but yeah, guess not.
we'll see. Maybe later today.
Maybe later today.
I don't like visitors. Let me whimper alone.
Bro, I'm so confused.
Just kill them. No. I haven't
Who's-
had a visitor for
okay,
a long time. They
you
got
are
rid of those
obviously-
mean car boys.
Yeah.
Car boys. Is there any like Titan blood laying around?
Ew, no, of course not.
Damn.
I mean, that's,
So wait,
that's
you're
what
saying-
we came for.
You are Uldrak,
I am Uldrak!
but why do you look like that?
Well, gather around, children. Gather around. If maybe you're the small folk, maybe your brain can understand it. Long ago, I tried to come down here and well, kill Tiamat and win glory for Surtur. But Tiamat, well, cursed me in this form. Turned me into this creature you see in front of you. And it's been a millennia trying to undo this curse. But I forget how.
I look
Okay.
at two swords. Chum's just like, a millennia, huh? For trying to kill Tiamat?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty messed up.
Damn.
So we need some of your blood.
Okay. Now I'm listening.
So can I have some?
Would it be Titan blood now, or is it Spine Devil blood now?
Oh,
yeah, can
that
someone
is
give
a
me an
good.
Arcana check?
I don't. I Arcanta.
Arcanta as well.
Wah.
I mean, I
And
could.
neither can I. That's an 11. Hopefully, it's real easy to check.
You taste it.
Like maybe Titan blood has like a real obvious like premium taste, you know?
So like, if he is Uldrak, Gnash, you're saying in this form, his blood is worthless to us.
I mean, it's possible. Uldrak, give me a high five, and I'm gonna hold my hand out for a high five.
He kind of turns his head at you as a bird
You
does,
should.
and slowly reaches out his clawed hand and touches it.
When he touches my hand, I'm gonna try to cast Remove Curse on him.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Does it do anything?
Now we're playing D&D.
It does not. It does not.
Damn.
I mean, we could like. Where do we take the blood, y'all? Again, once we have it.
To the Dow.
The Dow. Okay, so it's not like we can take a little blood now and then test it right away. We have to like go real far away and okay, shit. Well, I don't want to like make 2 trips.
Listen, shut up, fool. I have an idea.
Hey,
Okay.
you keep. You know what? I'm gonna
Shut
let
up.
that pass.
Shut
You don't
up.
know my name, so maybe that's why. Maybe fool is like a term of endearment. Like I call people brother.
Shut up. I
My
have
name's
a plan.
Two Swords. They call me Two Swords because I've used 2 swords.
I do
That
not
there's
care.
Chum, that there's Gnash. Don't forget the silent G.
I do not care. Shut up,
I'll
all
call
of
you Uldrak if you don't be a dick.
Shut up, all of you.
I could.
Here's this.
God, I would kill him.
Here's the situation. I think that if you go to get me some Tiamat blood, I can help you.
Oh sure, yeah, no problem. Like we're just going to the store for eggs. All right, okay, this guy's fucking bonkers.
I
y'all.
set you up for that one. You truly are mud-brained. See, Archon the Cruel carries some of Tiamat's blood in a reliquary around his neck. If you give him, and he points up at the tip of his sword, that gem there, I bet he'll give you some of that blood. You get the blood from that guy, give it to me. I'll be a Titan again, give you some of my beautiful blood. Ipso facto, we're done, baby. Hell, we done it. I can go home, I think.
Did you just give us a side quest for our side quest?
I think this is it's a chain quest, is what we call
It's a
this.
chain quest, yes it is.
Yeah, you have to like, and then we're gonna have to like do that, and then get the mushroom, turn it into a powder, and then take that to the guy who gives us the eye drops,
Yeah.
so that we can get the sword.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit!
This mini Tim Lanning review of Descent into Avernus. Chapter 3 is a lot of cool locations. Not very good, but hey, you know what? We're having fun.
Okay,
Okay.
On a quest for MacGuffin's MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
So we gotta
I
get
wanted
the
to kill. So to kill Zariel, I'm gonna free the unicorn and free the Dow, and to free the unicorn and free the Dow, I gotta come get the blood. To get the blood, I gotta get this other blood. Holy shit! Someone
We
needs
need,
to
like,
write
a
that down.
Yeah, if you guys do need a refresher of what exactly is happening, because it literally is. I need
Patrick,
I
Pat
need
would love one.
MacGuffin.
They said Pat would love one.
All right. Lulu wants to know the location of the sword.
Right.
Her visions that were given to her from a bit of her memory, a bit of Torm, a bit of this, a bit of that, leads her in 2 kind of different directions. She doesn't really know what they mean, but she knows that she pick up a breadcrumb trail, either at the demon zapper or the demon pit or something like that. And when you got there, it turns out that the Tao does know where the sword is, but because of the way that hell works, no one's going to give you anything for free. So, you look like such a handsome boy.
I should have known hell was capitalist.
Yeah.
You're such a handsome boy. Isn't you a handsome boy?
This actually feels like more of a barter economy, but all right.
This is a boy. This is a boy. Okay. The Tao, theoretically, knows where it is. But they won't help you unless you can break their curse, which kind of makes sense because they can't even leave where they are. So maybe if they want to lead you there, they could if they wanted to. The Tao needs Titan blood. The Tao didn't know how to do it, but knew that Red Ruth would. Ruth knew how to get rid of it and knew what you needed to. You needed to talk to maybe to do it, but wouldn't do it unless you booked her a spa day and protected her house. She told you that in order to remove the curse from the Tao, you needed Titan blood. She knew that Uldrak was at one point a Titan, and she kind of, was being cagey about that as well because he hasn't been a Titan for thousands of years due to a curse laid on him by Tiamat. Uldrak now is saying that even if he would want to give you his Titan blood, which you need to cure the Tao, he couldn't. So he needs you to go to Arkan the Cruel and trade him this gem, whatever that is, for a vial of Tiamat's blood that Arkan carries.
Okay. Hey, so if you turn back into a Titan, you're gonna be like really big and strong, right?
Oh yes, huge.
Okay. How do you feel about Zariel?
Can some of you guys give me a religion check, please?
Religion. I do not have that good religion, but we're doing it. I rolled a 19.
11.
Ooh, 19 over there. I didn't do good.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, that was a delicious peppy. So here's the thing. You heard him mention a god, Surtur. Surtur is a lesser deity. Basically, it's like a fire giant, but he's evil. This is an evil celestial. Celestials are primarily neutral, you've heard. It just depends on whose flag they plant in the ground in order to stand, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's happening. That being said, tell different types of evil are better than, like he's not worshiping a fiend. He's just simply worshiping probably like the god of evil blacksmithing or something like that.
So let me ask you, how what are your opinions on Zariel?
Me?
Yeah.
Who?
Yes.
Me?
The only other person who is not already in my crew. Yes.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. You old drac.
I pretend I do not see it. I don't know her. I'm not familiar with her work. Does she have an album coming out?
Oh, I'm gonna Mariah Carey this. I don't know her.
I simply do not know her.
I don't give a shit anymore. I gotta get out of here. I hate
Okay.
it.
Hey, so you want to get turned back into big stompy stomp Titan, right?
An Emprian, the most glorious of celestials.
Okay,
My muscles
yeah.
will ripple.
Totes. For sure. So you wanted okay, and we want to help you do that because we need a tiny bit of your blood. I know it's a weird fucking place we're in.
I will slash my hand, and it will rain blood upon your bodies. You will drown it.
Oh, well, don't want to do that. Don't. I think we just need what y'all like.
We put it in a jar.
Like a cup, like a little cup. But yeah. Okay. So, question.
I mean, that could be real dangerous. You ever see that in Mythbusters where they like smash a car with water?
Also, don't need to cut your palm. I don't know why people always do that when
It's
they need
cool.
to blood or something. It's like the most inconvenient place in
Yeah,
like.
because you're gonna move your hand a lot, and you're
It's
gonna.
gonna hurt.
Y'all know when you go to the theater to watch a play, and then someone needs blood for something, they always cut their middle of their palm. It's like, could you
Yes.
pick a more inconvenient place for that? You could literally. But anyway, I digress.
It's cool.
Would you like to join us after the fact, and maybe like I don't know, kill Zariel?
Give me a some sort of charisma based check.
Sure.
Give yourself inspiration.
You can do this too, swords.
18.
He looks at you like, this is something I can do.
Fuck yes, y'all. We just got a Titan on our team.
Jesus. Okay.
That's dope as fuck. Okay, you got. All right. I want to speak for everyone. I vote we got ourselves a deal, and we got to go find this Arcan feller.
Yeah,
Anyone
I
else?
think I'm down, but you have to get the gym first.
Oh shit! It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do I get it?
Easy. I'm gonna give you a hug and cast fly on you.
Okay.
Get it, bud.
All right. I agree. So he does it.
Yeah, you fly.
337 likes, 71 retweets.
Yes.
Let's see, let's just keep going.
Yeah, one of those is mine. I got you.
Thank you, brother.
What is this, man? Yeah. So 2 swords can fly. You can just
All
go
right.
up there and get it now.
All right. I fly up to and I examine the stone, and I try just with my hands and my little
Give me an
dragony
athletics
nails.
check, please. Athletics check, please.
You got it, Tim.
Thank
Happy
you,
to.
friend.
You're happy to.
Thank you.
14.
You pull, and then you hear, and you look over your shoulder, and the spine devil Uldrak is just flying behind you, like upside down, laughing. His breath smells awful, and then he just bing, taps the jewel with his spear, which, you know, I mean, if the monster's manual has a spine devil with a spear, all of them do. I follow the rules.
All of them, yeah.
Including
All of
him. And this giant gleaming orb gem goes and gets smaller. It's more average, small plum size, like a small plum size. And he goes,
Okay.
pick that up. That is an orb of dragon kind. And I know Arkan the Fool will like it.
Sweet.
But don't trust him. He's bad. All right, bye. Too many visitors in one day. I must sleep.
He's gonna recharge.
And he goes into his hut, and you just hear the loudest snores that might come out of like 14 bears chained together inside of a drum.
Yeah.
On the list of weird side quests we've gotten so far, I actually quite like this one because the fellow I'm chasing is hanging out with Archon. So this is good. Maybe we can multitask while we're up there.
That's true. 2 swords, don't stay up there too long because you'll fall.
I got Featherfall. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. You said there's
All right,
only...
so I got it.
Yeah.
Accidentally mainline is what this quest is.
All right, so I fly down with it. And I got the thing. I got MacGuffin, like, what? Our, like, 4th MacGuffin so far.
You got the key item that we're trading.
Yeah, how big is this
Key
thing?
item.
Yeah, how big is it? Should I be like this?
Small plum.
Small plum.
Small plum. I apologize.
A small plum.
All right. In the bag of holding it goes.
Sicko mode. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you know where this Arcan fella is? Can you point it? We got this, like, really, like, annoying,
Pretty
shitty
sure
map.
that's information we already have.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Yeah. You got it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oops.
They are top map.
We on the map? Hell yeah.
I believe they're at the. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Up thereabouts.
Yeah. Archon's tower is kind of near the monument Tiamat. He says you need to go to Archon's tower. And he shows you how to get there. And you're like, yeah, we got it. He's like, "Rah, get away.
All right, so we hop in the car?
You hop in the whip and haul ass. It takes several hours.
Tim,
What?
during one of the several hours, may I have a short rest?
Please, you can have a long rest. It takes a long time.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the long rest. Well, wait, I'm on a motorcycle. Do I don't get a long rest?
No, if you do you want to die? It's like, I'll lean back.
Right.
I've seen those YouTube videos, the guy laying down on a motorcycle.
Yeah. How do you deal with that? I mean,
I don't know.
It's been going for like 8 hours now.
I have a few spell slots left, but crap.
Tim, are you sure I can take a long rest? Are you positive?
We haven't started yet, so don't click the button. I need to.
Okay. I have not.
I'm saying that you can take one, as in start one.
Attempt one. He's gonna fuck with us.
One. Thank you.
I feel like how much is time of the essence, and also like because.
Tim, how much is Elturel sunk this whole time?
You see just bubbles coming up out of the river Styx. I don't know. Fuck, man.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's been gone for days.
It's been gone. Now, I mean, yeah, you haven't.
I knew we spent too much time in that spa.
You haven't seen it for a few days, but last you saw, it didn't appear to be any lower. But also, who the fuck knows when it's a giant city slowly sinking? You know.
Yeah. I mean, we're in hell. Time is a construct.
Exactly. It extremely is a construct. Distance is even more so.
Yeah, distance is fake.
Because I know Tim wants me to ditch the bike.
Me? No.
Can't we just put the bike inside the demon grinder?
Maybe.
Like in the chompies?
Maybe.
No, like we have a cargo space that can fit like so many people. Can we fit like almost 10 people in the demon grinder?
I forget.
Yeah, it was a good space.
Yeah, we picked like the big one. Oh yeah, 8 medium creatures can fit inside the demon grinder. So I'm sure that your bike is enough to fit and take up maybe 2 of those spots.
Yeah, can we just like
2?
bring the bike, but like not use it if we get into an encounter as a trade-off for letting me have a long rest?
Yeah. Okay, you stop after going for a while. You load the bike into the car. And are you wanting to make camp, or you just want to like go in shifts? Like, okay, now Karloff, you sleep, you drive, type situation.
That's a good question. That's up to you guys. Cause
Shifts are fine.
Do you know how long it's going to take to get there?
Yeah, remember the map is not accurate.
Right.
I mean,
so
we could like have Karloff take the first shift, and we could all try and
Also, separate, totally different train of thought here. Where do we get it? Do we have to go across the back at Beef's Bluff or something? Like, where do we get across the river?
Hasn't come up yet, weirdly.
Let's say, have we ever crossed the river?
No.
Yeah. And thank you for using the proper terminology.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got the map unfurled, and I was gonna read the Harmon Hill, but Beef's Bluff.
I want to fly alongside the bit for the duration of fly, not you.
Yeah, you just have like a
Not a
rope,
lot.
like ah. Yeah, as soon as it stops, you just hit, and now you're like dragging underneath, and you get crushed to death. It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
It's funny. You laugh.
All right. Let's head out.
All right. So you guys are sleeping, and okay. Here's the issue, though. Now that you have a motorcycle in here, you can probably only fit one person sleeping comfortably.
God damn it, Chum.
Because you have all sorts of other garbage in here too.
We can't strap it to the outside.
You could try it.
You just tow it, just like.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Oh, wait, no, it's not a sidecar.
Yeah, it does have a sidecar.
It ain't gonna flop.
It's true. It's true. So now you're like, all right, I am sleeping in it. Let's go. This cruise control, baby. Gonna put like a immovable rod in the steering wheel.
Chum could be in the back, and the thing could be trailing behind us on a chain or a rope. Like,
Sick.
I don't want him.
Yeah, I mean, all these things could work. Give me I I don't fucking know. What should we roll to do? I don't know what's happening. I mean, I don't know what. I don't think old Gary thought we would be doing this. So what?
Yeah,
what do you
everybody
think
just roll the highest number on your skill thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a performance
Yes.
to see, and then
I don't think athletics works.
I feel like if we're gonna tow the thing,
All right, you each get to choose a skill. I need 2 of you to succeed at over 15. I shouldn't have told you. I've been sick if you guys are driving. You wake up and you see a chain dangling down there.
Okay, I want to athletics because it takes like great dexterity and strength to properly tie.
Does it take strength or dexterity?
Well,
I'll investigate. Just, I feel like
do
that's
the
important.
dex one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, strength is. I guess I could.
I'm just being a dick. You said it
'Cause I
takes
don't
strength
think I
and
can intimidate
dexterity,
the bike.
and those are.
Yes, I know. I know.
I
They're
was
two
just being
different
rude.
things.
I'm being a hater.
I've played this game before.
Beef, what are you doing?
Beef.
You're not Beef. You're Chum. Chum, what are you doing? I was looking at Beef's bluff and crying.
All right.
Boy.
Yeah, I was like, well, if Pat's gonna do athletics, I mean, my next highest one is intimidation, and I don't see how I can intimidate the bike into staying
You
attached.
better follow us.
Just so help me.
You can intimidate your newfound friends to not fuck up.
Yeah.
Oops.
16, Tim.
Okay.
I tie that thing just so tight.
All right. And how about your as Two Swords is lifting it up, like Nash, where do I hook it? Nash, let's get an investigation check to see if we can find efficient hook zones.
Dirty 20.
Sicko mode. That's enough, but let's see what Chum does. Chum, what do you do?
I spot a bad tie down, and I roll persuasion to talk one of them into tying it different.
Tying it more good? Yeah, okay.
Oh, and I failed the fuck out of that, so thank you guys.
Yeah, you try to do it, and they're like, no, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know Big Baby like we know Big Baby.
Yeah, I just be like, no, try it to that stake, and then we're good.
Yeah. Okay. After you kind of get done bickering a little bit, it looks more or less fine. It's kind of like there's a literal wrecking ball hanging off the side, so you can kind of hook it all together, and it seems pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Sick. Okay. So that means that you can sleep inside. Probably all 3 of you can. It's not super comfortable. Due to it being a cargo space and not like a cabin, so to speak. And yeah, Karloff is like, yeah, I'll take the first shot. I don't mind. I'll put Beef on harpoon duty. And
You mean bear?
What'd I say?
You keep saying beef.
You're doing that to hurt us.
Yeah, Tim is emotional right now.
Tim's just sad. He wants Beef back so he can kill him easier.
I miss him so much. Okay, and you all give me each of you a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, don't be afraid of rolling.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
I got a 17.
17. Two Swords.
It's technically a 9, but my Constitution save is +8. So if you know what I rolled, 9 minus 8.
9 plus 8?
9 plus
9.
8?
No, my total is a 9, and my modifier is +8. So if you do the math, you can find out what I rolled.
Oh no. Well, as you guys get down to do a little sleep, Chum is just sawing logs so bad. He sprayed out like a beautiful baby. But because of that, the 2 of you are unable to sleep as good as you would like. Nash.
Rude.
You're only able to get half the hit points you lost. I don't even know how many hit points you have. And you also you don't really feel quite rested, and you think that depending on how the next day will go, you might suffer a point of exhaustion.
Curses. Okay. So I am above half of my hit point max.
Mm-hmm.
So should I regain half of what would take me to max?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So if you're missing 2 hit points, you'd get 1. If you're missing
I would get
4,
one.
you
Got
get
it. Okay, cool. Let me get a calculator
those
because
silly things.
I keep climbing me with math. Okay. All right. That's done. And then, do I still get all of my long rest features back?
Yes, because I don't know your character enough to know which ones to deny you. If you're like a wizard or something, it'd be like, oh, half your spell slots back. But since you're a warlock, ain't no big deal.
Yeah. Okay. I've done the thing. The math is completed. I'm square.
Okay. So you're driving on another 6 or so hours after waking up. Nothing too interesting has happened other than going through what looks to be ancient battlefields where you just hear the cracking of infernal crabs underneath the demon grinder's wheels. You see a flock of sturges, just like a horde of them, fly by as Karloff picks around. Who's going to replace Karloff as a driver so that she can sleep?
I can.
Okay.
I vote Chum since he got the good rest, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm
Actually, yeah, F that. Chum can do it.
All right. Yeah, I'm rested up. Boom. I'm
Tim, defeating one of the 4 major warlords of Avernus, we didn't feel stronger, huh? We didn't feel like we'd gained, we'd experienced a unit of.
This is not Highlander. I want to play D&D Highlander now.
Whoa. Okay, we're good.
Wow.
The party would
level up every time you kill someone.
Well, it would end with us having to kill each other to see who's because there can only be one.
As per the adventure, you will level up soon. But see, right now you haven't got there yet, so it's like
I'm just fucking around.
Oldrak's Grave is level 8, but Arkan's Tower is level 9. You're not,
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you will level up by next session. And if we ended at Oldrak's Tower at the end of last session, you would have leveled up. So.
Okay. All right.
So you'll be level 9 at the start of next session. Okay.
Wig.
All right, Chum. Give me
Chum.
a D20 roll.
D20 roll.
Do you have proficiency in land vehicles?
Land vehicles? No, that's a negative.
That's fine. Yeah, roll D20. I forget what the base driving skill is, but we're here.
Do you want just a straight roll?
Straight roll, brother.
Oh, I do.
You can add your proficiency though.
Oh, well, if I can add my proficiency, then that's going to be a dirty 20.
Ooh, baby! All right, yeah, you drive good. It takes you a little while to get used to the clunky nature of the Demon Grinder versus your slick 45-foot-long motorcycle that you miss oh so dearly. It's not a huge deal. You pass over a extremely unchill bridge that give me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Yikes.
All of us?
Just
no,
Chum.
That's not good. 8.
You say yipe, yipe. How would Chum show that he's scared, or nervous? I know that DMs assigning emotions like fear to players is a sticky situation. So Brett, we can have this conversation. You're driving over a narrow bridge in a 12,000-pound machine. How does that make Chum feel? And when you tried to steal yourself, it didn't work as well as you'd like.
Uh, the sensation of being over. Is it over a body of liquid?
It's under a fucking green ooze. It's not even the river Styx. It's like wailing, and you look down and you see a slimy tendril whip out and grab a rock out of the air, and then you see like it's a frickin' Metroid game. The skull pop out.
All right, Chum remembers a childhood birthday party that he had, where he was jumping on the diving board at the pool, and he was a little bit of a significantly overweight child, and he snapped the diving board and fell into the pool, and the children laughed at him. And
oh my god!
In this situation, he's thinking about how much the bridge looks like the diving board, and he's just terrified, sitting in the driver's seat.
So yeah, you guys start to see Chum being less chill with the situation as you guys are slowly driving over this pretty long, rickety bridge. What is that? Do anything? You don't have to. I don't know. I'm trying to roleplay. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Let's try to throw in one of the 3 pillars. You know?
Yeah, I feel like Chum just starts like veering in the lane. He's just like locked up. Like I can't even steer now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do we notice this?
I think so. Yeah, especially if you're on one of the harpoons. Like you have to like whip your foot back to not get crushed.
I want to come up and Patrick Swayze ghost Chum and just kind of reach around him. And like,
seriously, that's my idea, because if you didn't do it, I was going to do it.
It's a 3-person Swayze reach around.
I didn't know this. Apparently I am, according to D&D Beyond, I am proficient in land vehicles. And I'll be like, it's okay, brother. Old Two Swords got you. Let's just go steady. We got this. Just steady. Steady on, my friend. Will you want me to do some kind of roll?
No, you're fine.
Thanks, buddy.
It's one of those things where there's not a lot of danger, it's just a little bit, and so you just having a cute and wonderful moment is good enough to avoid things.
Sometimes the cute moments are better than a dice roll, you know?
That is true. Mm-hmm. That is true. All right, so in my mind, all 3 of you are buddy system, as if the Dumb and Dumber boys on their moped driving through Aspen, but it's over this long bridge.
I'm doing the ghost thing to guide Two Storm's arms to ghost thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm okay. And Gnash is like, this is more for me.
yeah. And you're going along the bridge for like another 2.5 hours. And Karloff's like, all right, I'm done. Never mind. And then she just goes back down into the...
Karloff comes in from her rest, sees this, just turns around. Like...
Okay. So it takes you about 3.5 hours to get across this bridge. It feels like it's never going to end. And as soon as you kind of like crest over the lip of it and slopes down a little bit, and then you turn around, and it just looks like the bridge is about a block long. It's extremely that staircase in Super Mario 64 that we all know and love.
Oh, yeah.
You continue on. You have burnt through 2 soul coins by now.
We're okay, guys. Don't worry.
Please.
We're rich on.
Yeah,
we have so many.
You're down to 10 now. Is that correct?
All right, but let me next one, and then yeah, we have 1. Shit, sorry. I'll count. You keep going. I'll let you know.
So yeah, you burn through 1. You have to slot another one in. You have a couple more hours, handful of hours of that one, and you reach the banks of
We have 11.
You have 11?
After burning that one, we have 11 left.
You burnt 2.
Yeah. I'm saying. No. Okay, sure. I mean, whatever you think.
Did you have 12, or did you have 13?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because I have in my notes you had 12.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. We have 10 left.
No worries.
I forgot that.
I doubt you'll ever get through them, but it's still fun to.
I mean,
I wanted to trade 9 for a slug.
Princeps had like 7 on him, so we are.
Kovics.
Yeah, I said Princeps that time.
Princeps Kovics. You're on the muddy banks of the river Styx. What do you do? What are you thinking? What are we thinking here, friends?
We have to cross.
Yeah, you look to your left, you look to your right. You see some weird bullshit ruins, but nothing crossing at this point.
Hear me out, y'all. Let's build a ramp.
And then jump it.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, you want me to do some evil shit?
Anybody got a oh, no. Gnash, you're like teleport thing. Can you do an entire baby?
That is a good question.
That face when you take a drink and you get a whole ice cube in your mouth by accident.
Okay, the problem, I can bring objects, but their weight cannot exceed what I can carry.
Can you carry 12,000 pounds plus gear?
I mean,
probably about
Gnash strong.
to 16.
I am strong. I can calculate this right. I think I'm like it's like 1 pound over my encumbrance.
Okay, gotcha.
Can we see anything like along the banks to the left or right as far as like creatures, a settlement, bridge, anything? Okay.
The dance that Tim just did was so fucking cute.
Yeah.
Okay. How deep is it?
What do you see? Would you like to find out?
Oh, Tim was getting the thing.
Yeah. Do you want to touch the river?
No.
Okay, fine.
Damn. Tim was really excited. Chum, touch the river.
I feel like, can I cast Shape Water a bunch of times? I don't really know.
That would be funny.
It's instantaneous. A 5-foot cube, so we couldn't get the baby across.
We could get the baby across, but we could fit in a 5-foot cube together as a family.
As you're standing there,
How hard would it
give
be
me a
to turn the
perception
baby
check.
into a flying machine? A machine that defies gravity as we know it.
Oh, cool. Give me a perception check, please.
Cool. 18.
Okay. As you're kind of looking at the banks, seeing at how you could probably get across, weighing the pros and cons of hiding the baby, and then teleporting yourselves across, it's probably about 300 feet across to 400 at parts to 250 at other parts, but it's kind of like a weird flowing, tied in, tied out. It's sort of chaotic.
How far is the range in your thing, Josh?
Oh, I cannot teleport that far.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to leave the baby anyway.
As you are going back and forth, you see a barge, a pretty large barge, being pushed along by these creatures.
Marge?
I don't know what these creatures look
By
like.
someone named Marge?
Maybe there might be some references here.
Marge, large barge. Marge Lafarge.
Large.
Large barge.
Ew! These are gross. Oh, these aren't cute at all. Ugh.
What is it?
Someone give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Or religion.
Or religion.
I have 0 in it, but I can.
I think your Arcana is going to be higher than my religion.
That's a fat 10.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Natural 6.
All right.
I know all about the devil.
All right. Okay. Well, that's not great. That's fine. You look at this big gross barge. It's big. It's gross, but there's like weird music, kind of like a crank organ or whatever they're called. Sounds coming around, but it's like discordant and strange. You see a handful of figures on each side. It looks like pushing along the river with long poles, long gondola-style poles, and you hear them all bickering with each other, and then a tall woman. You guys are going like speed run, descent into Avernus, 100% hag run through as this woman covered in like these musty pelts kind of gets on the top of the deck, cracks her back, stretches her impossibly long arms and fingers, and then kind of spies you, and you hear in a magical voice right up next to all of you. Okay, let's see. What's a new...
Musty Pelts is my favorite folk band.
What's another voice for a hag?
Get real gravelly, like real low and gravelly.
Hello, customers. You there. Welcome to the Pus Purveyor.
Holy
children,
shit.
Children. Let's talk to our new friends here. And she has a long, wide, but also forked Jabba tongue that she licks around her angular features as if she was a voxel-based video game. Come on, children, come on. And these children, horrible to me. I've never seen such creatures. How do I even describe such things? They look like, ew, gross. As you kind of like see them getting closer, they look like zombies, sure, but maybe like flesh golems, but tinier. And one of them, the closest one in the front, is using one large arm that looks kind of like put together with like giant intestines, and then at the end looks to be the mouth of a donkey or something like that, with little bits of other sinew and filigree there. These for player knowledge, they're called Rudderkin. I will link them in Twitch so you can do a click and throw up. They're very gross. They're very gross. I do not like what these are. They're grotesque and disfigured demons with backward
like
pointing
a colon
ears.
with a face.
Yeah, I like that they point out they have all that's going on here. In the description on ForgottenRealms.fandom.com is they have backwards pointing ears. You guys looking like, whoa, that ear's backwards, you say to yourself.
A set of teeth working its way through a large intestine.
Yeah, I hate it. So you see these creatures pushing along. One of them goes to like jump from the bank from the barge to the bank, and then another one, as he's going, kind of like reaches out with his mouth hand and cracks one, and it falls into the water. And they all like.
I mean, I had a plan. I said we're just gonna like start throwing rocks in the water until like they stack up and we make a bridge. How long? That was my plan.
When she sees you kind of holding like big rock, like put that rock down, son. I can transport you across the river Styx here on my pus purveyor. Move aside for my children. Please move aside. And she kind of
Are you going to double cross us and try to take our skin? If we do, you have to tell me.
No.
If you are. That's the rule.
No. I am a mercantilist. I am here to make money and not die. I care not for the war of the blood between the fools, the fiends, and the righteous. No. I just today got a very excellent item. I will transport you across the river for 1 soul coin. Beautiful. That's a great deal.
Was that a good deal? Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that. And our baby.
She looks it over. Oh, mama. And she speaks in this weird guttural low voice to one of her children, and he kind of moans back at her. Maybe. I'm a businesswoman, naturally. I gotta keep up against all the other hags around here. Let's see if we can become friends. I don't know. And she reaches deep within to the folds of her whatever it is she's wearing, whether it's a
it's
dress
her skin.
with a maybe whether it's a dress with a shawl, whether it's several pelts stitched together oddly, you're not too sure. And she reaches out and grabs a bloody sort of bag, and she reaches out, and there's like this hand with like bite marks, missing a thumb, and she rips off this ring from it, and like didn't do him a lot of good, and then throws it into the river, and it like boils, pss, pss, and then you see the Rudderkin that got kicked off climbing up and hit his brother in the head with his broken thing. Like, no, boys, don't fight. This here, and she like realizes she got too much of a finger in it, and she kind of kicks it away, then sucks the rest of the man meat out of it. This here, and she kind of, it's like extremely clean after her dirty mouth sucked the meat off of it. This here is for sale. Go ahead, touch it.
Get Chum, touch it.
Yeah, man,
Chum
you're already
lamp is
cursed.
back.
You're already
And he's
cursed.
like-
You can't be double cursed.
That's true. You can't be double cursed.
All right. And then he grabs the ring.
Okay. You notice this ring. You've been around for a while. It's a pretty basic ring, but it's a very powerful ring, in my opinion. I forgot to Google it to tell you exactly. It's a ring of protection, my friends.
Cool.
This right here I got off of a paladin seeking fame, trying to restore his long-lost lover, but the fool couldn't find him, and then he got lost, and then he died. And then I found his body. I didn't do it. I would never. But you simply get a +1 AC. Ooh, baby, this is so good. 5,000 gold! And I'll bring your stupid boat across.
5,000. I don't think we have that, y'all.
We should. I don't think we've done
What's
nothing.
the-
No,
Okay.
we definitely don't.
Uh-oh.
We have
What's the exchange
1,300.
rate on a soul coin?
Man, remember when you guys had so much money, so much gold, and we're like, what are we
Yeah.
gonna do with that? And now you're like, I'm out of money. Wow.
What if we throw in another soul coin?
Woohoo! Throw in 2 soul coins, and you got yourself a deal.
What
Eh.
about?
Who needs this? Are you gonna take it?
I mean, yeah, I
Plus
would
1
love.
bonus to
I'll-
AC.
I want all the AC.
It's going
in
to
the world.
ruin the campaign. But I rolled on table G and got a 68, so I have to do it. I have no choice.
I mean,
Because the thought of Chum having 29 AC.
I would really like another AC. 20, I'd be at 21 then, which would be pretty dope.
Plus AC and saving throws.
Yeah.
This thing's probably worth like 4 soul coins. I'm a fool.
What about? Okay, so it's 1 soul coin just for us as people to get across.
Yes.
You want? What if we a second soul coin for the ring and a 500 gold for the car for Bebe?
No. How much do you think soul
do that.
coins are worth?
I don't know. Let me see if I have anything else that's interesting.
Well, here's the thing. Is we gotta get back.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh,
like
I
your
didn't
headset.
introduce myself. My name is Grandma Valor.
Grandma Valor.
Grandma.
Okay.
Grandma.
Josh, you have the wand of magic missiles, right? I gave that to you. I can take that out of my inventory.
Sure, I have that and the staff, I think.
Oh, you had the staff of defense. Or did I hold on to the wand? I don't know.
Oh yeah, sell all beef shit, man. Fucking unload. Ah.
Because I feel like if we
Should I
can tie
offer her that?
a round trip into that deal.
Yeah,
that's
because
a
we
good
definitely
deal.
need to get a round trip. Also, I don't think I can use the staff of defense and also my halberd at the same time.
Okay.
Unless I can put the blade part of my halberd on the staff. of
All right.
defense.
So we have 10 soul coins. She wants 3. Okay. Do we try to throw in some of these knickknacks to see if we can get that down to 2? Like I've got this wand of magic missiles, and the wands stuff I was using. That I mean, I feel like those are pretty useful. The necklace of fireballs and the lightning bolt one.
Well, the necklace of fireballs only has how many things left? So we might as well. I mean, it doesn't have.
bunch.
We might as well just keep that.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Well, see, the wand of lightning bolts is way better than the necklace of fireballs, because then you run out of fireballs. I don't think it replenishes, but
It doesn't. The
replenish
necklace of fireballs is replenished, but it doesn't have as many. My thing is, I thought it only had maybe 3 left.
No, it's got more than. Yeah, I only used. Yeah, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 charges left.
Oh shit. Well, damn.
All right. Well, I feel like this is the classic negotiation techniques of we need a ride back and we'd like the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you all 3
What do
soul
you want
coins.
for that?
I mean, I'll give you all 3 coins. You throw in the ride back.
What?
Like you let us back across, and you'll have a deal. Like when we see us again, you know.
No, it's
They
4
call it
soul
a round
coins.
trip fare.
It's 4 soul coins.
No.
Round trip. You're not enough. What you're doing is when I offered you a deal, you're like, I would like that deal with more without offering anything else. You're bad at this.
Do you want a staff of defense?
Let me see. Is that what it's called? What is it called? Staff
Yeah,
of
that's
defense.
staff of defense. Yeah.
So,
and
okay.
I'll throw in the wand of magic missiles too.
Totally side thought, but the thing you said about strapping the if you put the sword part of the halberd onto the staff, it's still a halberd with defense, right?
Yeah, but his halberd he summons.
Yeah,
it's like
it's like
Oh,
Yeah,
magic.
my particular halberd is like a magic halberd. It's like a weird.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
I would have to feed it to my halberd somehow. It's complicated.
And you might
Warlocks.
piss off his vague patron, his accursed halberd or whatever. It's like, what is this? Is this vegan? No, get out of here. She looks at the staff of defense and the magic missile. 3 soul coins to give you this ring of protection, which will make you impossible to hit for your good and nice DM. Round trip, and I'll bring that big old car of yours for all of you, and I guarantee that you'll be safe across. So 3 soul coins, staff, that wand. Shake, my friend.
oh, we give 3 soul coins and the staff and the wand.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are we held up? Are we all?
I think that's
Yeah,
everything, right?
Everyone got a problem with that?
Which wand are you giving over?
The magic
doesn't
missile.
matter.
The magic missile one.
All right. She hands you. She's like, "We'll wait till we get across that. Pay half now, half later. 1 soul coin, please."
Okay.
Okay,
I mean, are we all good with this, y'all?
I think I'm good with this.
Yeah, I'm not using any of that crap.
Okay. All right.
She takes the 1 soul coin. Her horrid children assist you.
Sure.
Put down
Sure.
a weird sort of it looks like a ramp made out of that infernal metal you've been seeing a lot, but strangely it just always looks moist and covered in odd seaweed. But you're able to roll the big baby on the boat. Just goes. And Grandma Valor kind of speaks some words, and it kind of bubbles up a little bit more. And you all get on. These little horrible creatures, these Rudderkins, stare at all of you, sniff you up and down, and then start pushing you across. And the pus purveyor. And it stinks. It's horrible. Grandma Valor is pointing out different features across the plains, like that. There is a keep of a mad wizard who tried to kill Zariel, and now he's dead. Well, he's dead. Right there is a crashed flying fortress. Now, that was when Bell tried to take back over from Zariel. Didn't work. Did not work. Bell definitely sits in his own corner weeping about it, that fool. There. Oh, you see that giant skull across? That's near the Archon's tower. You don't want to go there. That guy's a real son of a B-word. But if he's a shrewd merchant, so sometimes I deal with him. But I'm very powerful.
I think I do want to go to Archon's tower.
Ooh, why?
Yeah. That's what we want, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Why?
I'll tell you that information is valuable. 1 soul coin for the information you seek.
Wink.
I don't give a shit. But I didn't like your style. I had you pegged wrong. And you hear the kind of clunk of the barge hitting something on the ground as you're pretty close. Like, all right, hand it up. Give me the rest of the money and things.
Yeah, I do.
She hands you the ring of protection, and her horrid sons go about. They plop back into the river Styx and kind of like pull it open. Demons are immune to the effects of the river. Isn't that fucked up?
Okay.
And
Do we get like a coat check ticket or whatever for the round trip coming back?
she's like, I will be right here. It seems relatively unchaotic today, but and then she rummages around into her folds and pulls out this. It kind of just looks like a vase with like a piece of paper wrapped in the top with like gross twine and like a little plunger on the side. And she hands it to you. Like, okay, be careful with that. If you break it, I'll kill you. But when you need me, come to the bank. If you are not, and she kind of looks down here, then point that up in the sky, and then press that plunger in down, and then it'll shoot sparks into the air, and then I'll find you. If you're not dead.
Okay. You want to put it in the bag, Gnash?
So what?
Here.
So you've had dealings with
Also.
Archon before?
Yes.
I am curious because we're probably going to have some dealings with him. Do you know if there's maybe like a back door to the tower?
Oh, they'll see you coming way before you see them, friend.
Oh yeah, they probably already know we're here.
Yeah, they might. And you do kind of see off in the distance a smudge of something flying in the air, and then it kind of breaks off, and it turns out it was 2 smudges kind of flowing back, and then they dip above into the cloud filled sky ahead of you.
Oh, shit, they've got drones.
I mean, like, I'm cool with that. I love, y'all know me. I love scrapping.
Same.
Okay. All right. It's a little awkward at first due to seeing the demons try to help you wheel out the big bebe, as some of them are getting bits of their arms and feet and legs crushed underneath, while the others are kind of like cackling at them a little bit, but they eventually get it all off. One of them appears to be completely dead and unmoving, and the rest kind of look at each other and then rip pieces off of their dead brother and kind of shove it onto themselves, maybe give a little bit of e-hacks on the battlefield.
Right.
Father goes, good luck, I'll be somewhere around here.
You're a poet, Tim.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you drive off a little bit. You're in a more of the plain-like areas where it's more flat, with the occasional rusted hunk of maybe it was something in the past. Who's to say? Maybe they were mile markers in the back. Maybe it is melted statues. You're not too sure. But here's what you see. A dark
text box?
tower looms on the horizon, its black spire rising hundreds of feet, its ramparts bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex sits into 5 narrower spires that jab at the sky like clawed fingers. Circling above the tower's peak is a great white dragon stained with ash and soot. As you get close to the tower, you notice figures shuffling atop its ramparts. Undead guards in various states of decay.
Gross.
Yeah. As you get a little bit closer, it becomes more of an event as Karloff whips out the map and is like, all right, guys, you gotta do it. He wears a hand of evil, yet his goal remains just beyond his fingertips. Oh, that was weird, but okay. Lulu gulps loudly. I don't really like dealing with the Tiamat people, especially after hearing all the trouble you guys went with and had with them in Baldur's Gate.
You had problems with them in Baldur's Gate?
Oh, Yeah. And she sort of flips some pages. Is it, oh yeah, we like killed a bunch of members of this cult, and then like took a bunch of treasure, but then that treasure apparently belonged to Tiamat, and then outside of the cult dungeon temple, those people were waiting for us, and Tico was really mad and wanted to fight them, but we just like gave him the treasure, and it was like cursed or something where they could have followed us if we tried to, So I
Oh,
don't
so
know
you
why they'd
took.
be mad at us. We gave them their treasure back.
Yeah,
They're
they're
back
probably
on.
fine.
Yeah, they should be our friends.
Mm-hmm.
We did them a favor.
I agree. Yeah, no, actually. Okay, you're driving up. Karloff's being a little slow because it's pretty obvious that this dragon sees you, and it's like circling above you. You hear the large telltale signs of a massive door being opened as huge chains, you can only imagine, are clanking against each other, and you see a little bit of the front of this tower open up just a little bit, and you see a couple figures trudging forward. At first, doesn't really look like anything because distance, but then eventually you see an old-looking tortle with kind of gray skin, and let's see if I have a handout for you.
What sound does a turtle make?
Hello, I'm a turtle.
It's
Is
a,
it
It
a
just
book? Why are they not
it makes the same cry as a Blastoise does.
you ever heard that the turtle sound? It's a disturbing sound.
Oh yeah, I mean, turtles having sex, and that's really funny
I see,
sounding.
yeah, that's the only noise I know of. That one turtle that that nuts on the ground, and everyone's like, ah. Is it here? Oh, it's here. No, it's not. Is it here? Do I have to play our handouts? Why don't they have turtle here? Sometimes the places they hide pictures in Roll20 makes me sad because this dude rules.
Imagine
Or is he
a
here?
cross between a turtle
Oh,
and a
is his name
tortoise.
Krull? Because I
His
just
name's-
googled like Tortle Descendant Avernus.
He is Kroll.
Yeah, he looks cool.
He looks great. Oh, handout Kroll. I found it. Show to players. Show to everyone. Do a click.
What? Ooh.
Yeah, he looks sick. And he is trailed by a person in a dragon mask and dark leather like armor with multicolored robes on, and what looks to be a cohort of a few undead servants shuffling along with him. He stops a good bit away from the tower, waiting for you to come to him. What are you doing? What the
Can he hear
hell
us?
are you doing?
How is he close enough where we could like talk? Or
Not quite right now. I mean,
Alright.
you could maybe try, but I wouldn't quite know how that would work mechanically. So I would.
all right.
You're pretty far.
I mean, can hold our hand. I'll hold my hands up and start walking forward slowly.
Okay.
Like, I was like, "Hail and well met."
His photo looks magic.
And then I'll say it again in Draconic, "Hail and well met," as we get closer.
Ooh. Oh no, it's doing the thing. What languages does he speak? He kind of giggles a little bit and says back to you in Draconic, "Hello, traveler. Good to meet you. Good to meet you." And when you get within 60 feet, he kind of like stamps his war staff down on the ground. Says, "That's far. That's close enough." And he says all of this in common. What can I do for you? Are you lost, or do you seek counsel with Archon?
Yeah, Archon. We want to talk. We got some business.
One of the people next to him looks to be like one of the undead ghouls. Kind of shuffles forward past Kroll a little bit and squints a little bit at you, and he goes, "Ah, fuck. Not these guys. Bill!" And he turns to the other ghoul next to him. And the other one looks up, has half his head shorn clean off, and he goes, "God damn it, Bill! Not these sons of bitches. Look, well, at least there's the other ones are gone. Cruel, don't trust these guys. They killed me when I was guarding the Van Thamper Villa." And then Cruel kind of looks at them like, "Well, if he killed you, dumbasses." Yeah, I think you can. These look like two of some of the various Bill guards that you killed at the Van Thamper Villa.
You? Fucking Bill.
Kroll lightly chuckles. "If they killed you, that doesn't mean anything to me. I simply know they're better than..." He looks up and down. "You."
Yeah, that guy sucks. You should kill him again.
He serves his purpose. Don't you, Bills? And they go, "Yes. Yes, master."
Well, just know whatever deal we strike as like a bonus pot sweetener, you might throw in letting me kill him again.
We'll see. Especially if you can give us something else good. Tell me. And he kind of walks closer to you. His posture, while not inviting due to him appearing at as the most metal badass turtle I've personally ever seen, is a little more calm than it was 2 seconds ago. Walks closer to you, like, "Tell me, friends, what is it that you seek?"
I'll look at the others like, I'm gonna give them that. I feel like I'm gonna give them that look that I feel like at this point they know is like, do I do my thing where I just come out with it, or
Don't. I could bring up my personal business here as like a decoy personal business, since they don't seem to care about their minions very much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you can see, we've encountered your people before. I mean, I haven't met this fellow myself, but I have met one of your other associates. And he took something of mine, and we're hoping to maybe talk about getting that back, because it's an important personal item for me. Mm-hmm. And just thought we could resolve this with some chat.
The two ghouls look you up and down and kind of start biting at a bit of flesh that they pulled out from a pack that they share amongst themselves, and just looking at you with the hungriest puppy dog eyes in the world. Cruel kind of stamps his staff down on the ground, and they kind of sit up right. The cultist, which it looks to you similar style to the cultist you fought in the Primaterial plane, except for this one's a little more put together. And he whispers something, or I guess they whisper, into Krull's ear, and then Krull nods his head. He's like, "There are many people who have come seeking something that we have collected. That doesn't narrow it down. My associate here doesn't recognize you. What is it that you want? And which of our associates are you speaking of? We have many different machinations on this plane. Or is it even on this plane that could make it a little more helpful?"
I'm looking for... I think maybe you'll know the fellow I'm talking about. It's a large Minotaur-looking guy. He's got some crazy designs on his armor. I mean, I feel like I haven't seen too many people like that around. Maybe
Torgar?
He didn't give me his name when he took the thing.
It's probably Torgar. God damn it. I'm sure whatever he did, he was within his rights to do. I do apologize if he did it in a less than uncouth manner. I'm sure we could work something out so that you could get back what he took rightfully from you. We are nothing if not willing to solve previous conflicts. Unfortunately, knowing him and my master's business, I cannot introduce you to him without something to trade.
Well, that's a good question. Something to trade. I mean, we have several items in our personal inventories here. Are you looking for some sort of magic items, or would you prefer gold?
Well, in order to speak anymore, I will need the eye that you have in your possession. That is ours. You acquired it illegally. And the cultist steps forward and puts his hand out. Now, this is something that happened in January, so I doubt you remember. And Brett, you weren't there at all. But you killed someone on the way to Candlekeep, and that one of the items they had was this eye. You didn't know what the eye was, and this cultist puts out a sort of a dark glove with each finger being a dark color. One looks like charcoal, one looks green, one looks red, one looks blue, one looks red. I don't know if I said all the colors, but he puts his hands out, and a kind of deep, gravelly voice says, "The eye, please, from your inventory."
Do we have? I'm like patting.
Oh man, yeah, I just thought of the funniest thing. What were y'all talking about? I was thinking about another joke from that comedian, you know. But what were y'all talking about?
They want the eye that we collected, but I'm nervous that Tico took eye.
Eye? Which eye?
It was like from back in January. We had killed the guy on the way to Candlekeep, and he had an eye on him that we claimed.
Oh, how did it come out? How do they know that we have it?
Can you like truly detect that like it's on one of us?
Yes.
Or
well,
okay, cool.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because we're gonna say like, because if he thinks we have it and Tico has it, we're like, well, I mean, we don't have it.
No, he walks right up to you two swords, because you have the bag of holding, right?
Yep.
He's like, just give it to me. We won't have any troubles.
Is it in?
My agents tell me that you have encountered the cursed loot of Tiamat's horde before. We are simply bringing back what is rightfully our queen's, and we thank you for bringing it to us.
We're not getting anything for this. They just want it to, because they say it's theirs.
Yes, they're not going to kill you.
Yeah, this is our key into the building.
Can I kill Bill?
You say this?
No. Yeah, fuck it. I give him the eye. I don't care.
Thank you. And the cultist bows deeply. And when he comes back up, his mask is off, and it's your old friend Ultis, and he winks at you, and then puts the mask back on, and then walks back to stand next to Kroll. As I was saying, what is your name, friendly orc?
Chum,
my name's Chum.
Mm-hmm. As I was saying, now that we are back at Square Zero, in order to bring you to Archon, I need to know it's valuable. We're busy.
I pull out the thing and I hold it to him. I hold it like close to me. I take a step back. I hold that thing and say,
"The orb."
I think he wants this.
Kroll is unable to. He's a tortle, so his emotions are stereotypically lower. But even him, his eyes go big for 2 seconds.
As soon as I see that, I throw it back in the bag of holding, close it up, tie it up, throw it on my shoulder.
He nods his head. And he's like, "Very well.
And I'm like,
well, I'll bring you to Archon." And he says, "Follow me, follow me." And yeah, he I guess he is like, "My men will watch your vehicle. It's just up the path here." And it's sort of like as the ramparts sort of go around with a wall into kind of like a crumbled cliff top there that kind of like has a sheer break in it. There looks to be, now that you're being led to it, a little path that obviously the big baby will not be able to be driven up because it's small. So he leads you sort of down that area. It's like, my Min will watch it, and then he kind of looks up and at one of the dragons flying by and kind of nods, and then one of the dragons comes and goes lands right next to it. It's a young black dragon that kind of like snakes its head around like, I will watch it, Cruel. Be sure to tell Archon that I did. And you're like, whatever, Slakas, you just watch the car, not a big deal. And like, oh, this is a quest. This is a quest. Ha-ha! Vistalancer, you fucker. Vermilius, you fucker. Aha, Slarkus's day. Slarkus's day.
Hell yeah. This is good enthusiasm. This guy's going places.
And Kroll walks for a little bit and says, how did you acquire this orb?
Took it.
Yeah, we just kind of flew up and grabbed it.
I'm sure.
We are what is known in some parts of the universe as a force of nature that asserts our will wherever we go.
I see.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, apparently my voice changer was on it.
It wasn't too hard to get.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell if your mic was just weird or if you had like a very small amount of chum into it, but it sounds much better now. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was on purpose this whole time.
It's probably like a 45-minute walk as this path sort of doubles back on itself. Here on the map, you can kind of see it's like boop, here-ish. There is a massive skull sitting atop of this mountain here. Excuse me. You guys are getting to 3 different locations on this map today. Isn't that fucking sick?
Doing it. While we're walking, I'm gonna elbow Two Swords and like bring him in close, and I'm gonna say, I think this turtle guy has too much protein in his diet, because a turtle shell doesn't do that unless they're taking in too much protein, and the keratin's stacking because he can't burn it off fast enough. Or feeding it.
Oh man.
Or he works out a lot.
I like both. Both can also be true.
There's a lot of protein buildup.
Yeah. I want spikes.
Overeat protein.
Okay. Good talk.
Dude, look at this dude's arms. Like, Two Swords, I think they're bigger than yours.
Okay,
I mean, I don't
rude.
know.
That is both rude and untrue.
Yeah, I can't even get both my arms around Two Swords' arms.
Unrude. It's true rude is what it is.
That's true rude, yeah. Like, my hands can't even get around one of these bad boys.
You also notice like a ton of like fucked up runes carved into his shell that you're not necessarily able to decipher, but they're fucking sick as hell, which you love. Personally, I love it more.
Yeah.
Look at all them cool S's he's got in his shell.
What do they mean?
I guess technically, Two Swords, you can read them. They're various draconic runes, excuse me, and they seem to be prayers to Tiamat. Things like, "Oh, scaly queen, may your revenge be swift. Oh, scaly queen, may those who trapped you be melted. I shall feast on the bones of the scaleless." And it goes on like that. It's pretty.
So it's basically just like a live journal on the back of his shell, just like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very emo. I mean, he's the most emo creature I've seen in my life. But yeah. I shall read some box text for all of you. Our favorite point in the sessions. Look at all these texts I'm getting. A colossal dragon skull leans against a mountainside, surrounded by bones the sizes of houses. Acrid smoke rises from the skull's maw. A military tent has been pitched among the bones, and parked next to it is a 2-wheeled infernal war machine. Gathered around this tent are a dozen chattering reptilian humanoids with gleaming swords, white scales, and white leathery wings. The map naturally says, Draconic devils roost in the giant skull, through which the Dragon Queen speaks with 5 tongues.
Ooh.
Cool.
Wait, is this the skull of the dragon? Is this the skull of the Dragon Queen? Or is this just a skull?
It's just a skull.
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
Is it Is it like there's 5 tongues, or is it like was that a code for languages?
I mean, Tiamat has 5 heads.
That's what. Did you like lose one here? What the fuck?
It just sounded like some flowery prose there.
I mean, if you're asking the map, it doesn't respond. It's a central figure that it spews cryptic shit at you guys, and it's like.
I hate this fucking map.
Yeah.
Chum, you hear a whisper in your mind as Gargoth says to you, I haven't quite felt anything this powerful in a long time. Watch your step. I don't want to be killed along with you.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, buddy, all right.
As you get closer, you see these are creatures you fought already on the plane. They're Abishai. To remind you, they look something like, well, no, I don't have a handout. That's cool. You've fought them before. They just look like more dragon-like dragonborn with frills and wings and tails and big swords. And they kind of like hop over to you and then kind of like look at
Oh, yeah.
Kroll strangely, and then back at you. And then Kroll kind of like stamps his staff down like, get back, fools. Bringing these friends here to speak with Archon. And they're like, well, don't interrupt him. He's busy. He's like, and this kind of green energy seeps out of, kind of like flows like water down the staff over Kroll's fist as he growls out at the Abishai. Do you not know who I am? Do you not know that I know my master's bidding? Do you not know that I know how busy he is? And he claps his staff to the ground, and one of the Abishai's like form melts into green fire, and it gets sucked into Kroll's staff as he kind of swings it above his head and backhands and crushes his skull as the Abishai screams as the other two kind of scribble away, screaming apologies in Draconic and Common. And
That was cool, man.
he kind of looks back at you and giggles a little bit. So you gotta let these fuckers know who's boss. He stops, turns around, looks you up and over. And it's like, all right, couple rules here. You have to be on your best behavior. Don't make my master mad. He is under a lot of stress, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Chum glances back at Two Swords and like tries to impart with a look like
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Just don't. Just don't threaten. Don't give it away.
No, I'm not, man. We're going to trade.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah.
Quick and easy now.
but that was with a look.
Okay. Let me just make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting, because when you guys walk into a room with powerful motherfuckers, I would be very upset. Like throwing an extra dryad spirit after you, I don't feel as bad about, but not having my ducks in a row as you walk up to a dude that is so chaotically powerful, I would be very sad. Okay. Kroll looks you over and nods his head and leads you into the tent. Before he kind of does that, he kind of looks over at you, Chum. He's like, okay, do not. If Torgar is being an asshole, please don't cause trouble. I'm sure there's something we could work out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to like kill the guy unless that's something he wants. I just want my shit back.
Very good. Okay, and he kind of has one of the Abishai that didn't flee open the tent, and inside is a kneeling Dragonborn with, well, I'll pull him up for you.
Wait,
Oh.
what color?
Red.
We're about to find out.
Fucking red.
Do I see him?
You see him?
Would you say his back is to us or is facing us?
His back is towards you. Where is the handouts?
A red scale.
Oh my god, I love that. He's like, "What's up, brother? How
Hey,
you
brother."
living, brother?" And he just fucking chops your head off as a bit.
You try. See him try.
All right. He looks like this. Show to players. Show to everyone.
Ooh.
Isn't he fucking sick? This is the dude that Joe Manganiello plays. This is his character.
Oh yeah.
Oh dang! I've got a mini for this guy.
I think I do too. Do I?
For no reason.
Oh, you do, and I want it. Give it to me. Yeah, he is a dude covered in black and gold armor with spikes and tattered robes. Laid down on an altar is a huge great axe. And he's clutching his left arm, which glows in a strange, eerie light. It looks like his hand is necrotically dying from whatever is afflicting his hand. As you walk into the tent, a huge frickin' minotaur looks you up and down. And oh, there's a kitty. Hello, kitty. That scared me.
The Minotaur said.
I'm a kitty. Ooh, kitty. He looks you up and down, and he looks like this.
Oh shit.
You can see his,
that's
yeah,
fucking cool.
Yeah, his
That is a
armor
cool design.
has intricate patterns. You see some of stop licking my feet, bro.
Sorry.
Your cat is a foot fetish, buddy. I don't know how to tell you.
He's a fucking freak, man. I could kick him, but I might get clawed to death if I do that. He looks you up and down. He looks at you, Chum, for 2 seconds. And he starts laughing. Oh, the genie boy's back, boss. The genie boy's back. Look at him. I told you he'd come back. Pesha, look at this fool. And then in the other corner is another Minotaur that all of you recognize. It is Pesha. She is kind of has the same bit of her armor, but you just go like right click, change filter, goth filter, and yeah, her armor, instead of being that beautiful gold that it was before, is this kind of like sooty, kind of reminds you of that white dragon you saw flying around. And she has some of the tattooing of her horns, or the carving into her horns that were various mazes now have carved into them these almost elaborate chains, so to speak. Torgar kind of slaps his hand against her back, and then she just looks at you. She laughs at 2 seconds at Chum, and then looks at you, Two Swords, and it's just like, oh, you idiot, why'd you come here?
Pesha! Huggies!
And
I hug her. I hug her.
Oh, well, as you move forward, Torgar puts out a giant sword wreathed in kind of glowing flame, like, I don't fucking know you, friend. Stand back. And then Pesha stands behind Torgar. And she just goes, Two Swords, you shouldn't have come here. This is a horrible place.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks real bad. But I came because I got stuff for you, and like, you want to come with us?
To your right, and kind of a dark corner of this huge. It's a big tent. It's a big ass tent. You see like bits of I'm trying to use a word that's not material because I just love to say material so much. Stacks of like books and scrolls on top of boxes and various other what almost looks like another larger, equally as large tent canvas put on the ground, and you hear kind of pushing its head out from under it. It stop is a large feline face that kind of cackles at you. It looks like kind of like a fucked up lion's face, like Pesha, are these your friends that you told us about? All right, Torogar, I owe you 57 soul coins.
Damn.
I told you
That's a lot.
Pesha, they came to rescue you. But go ahead, tell them. I don't need to be rescued. Two Swords, I found my place here. Torgar has shown me that Tiamat is we have to restore her. If we restore her, then it can bring balance to the war here. We have to free her. Two Swords, please help us free Tiamat.
Tiamat is a big lady, so this tracks.
No, I'm gonna take care of the balance here. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, Nash, you've met Pesha, right?
Yeah. She was with us when we found him in the. I'm gonna.
So
take care of balance.
She pushes past Torgar, and she does kind of wrap the both of you in a hug, and she's like, "It's so good to see you, but you shouldn't have come."
Okay, well, we did.
I've had to do to survive, and luckily I found a friend. Some of the minotaurs in this plane, absolutely dreadful. They don't like order at all. Torgar here, while being an idiot and a brute, at least understands a few things, and he protected me at a time when I needed protecting. He bought my soul from that dreaded Duke Vanthampur. I lost track of her. I don't know where she is. I do not think that Zariel is very happy with her. She teleported us to Avernus. I saw Zariel. I was brought low beneath her feet as she just... The scorn, the evil. You're not... Two Swords, just run. I know that you wanted to help destroy and fight and whatever, I don't know. But it's not worth it. We've heard rumors of how the battle goes here, and when I heard of a shifter and a dragonborn with red scales, I prayed it wasn't you guys, but looks like my prayers were not answered.
They gonna be. Well, now you got me all feeling weird.
Don't feel weird. Simply.
No. I'm still doing what I came here to do.
Tiamat can kill Zario. I know it.
Yeah, but then what about Tiamat?
Oh, she's not that bad.
Okay. Well,
I know that she will.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take care of Zariel and I'll deal with it. Look, I just need the blood that is around Mr. my brother, my red scale brother over there. Look, y'all. Chum, I know you got stuff you want to talk about, but we got something for him. He's got something. We're gonna do a little trade here. It'd be cool if you came with us, maybe. That'd be cool. Maybe she could go on like a little field trip, y'all, with us, and like we could show her, and then like if there's something y'all need, we can work it out. But like,
you hear kind of a rumbled whisper. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Do you know how?
Does Arkin turn around? Do I see his face?
He sort of like tilts his horns ever so slightly in your direction. I was communing with Tiamat, and I'm interrupted. and he stands up with his full height. He's a little bit taller than you are, Two Swords, and probably even taller than Pesha is with her horns. He frills out because he has, most Dragonborn don't have wings. Does he have wings? He doesn't have wings. I wish he does. Does he?
For the cape.
He has that sick cape. That's right.
He turns around?
Yeah, he turns around and stands up to his full height, and he kind of like clutches his weird glowy hand with his good one. Like, who the fuck are you? To just
Cousin Archie, is that you?
Cousin Archie.
And he looks around and he cocks his head. Do I know you?
I mean, we ain't seen each other since like the family barbecue of like that reunion some odd 10 years ago. But I swear, if you ain't Cousin Archie, you just spitting image, brother.
And he's like, I haven't gone by that name in a long time. Call me Archon the Cruel.
Okay, sure. How's your mom?
I don't want to talk about that. How do you?
Okay.
Oh my! Shut up! He kind of like lopes over to you, kind of like in a very General Grievous like fashion. It's like, shut the fuck up with the Archie thing. I got a whole deal going on.
Okay. No problem, man. I tell you though.
And he like grabs you with his right hand. His claws kind of dig.
Yeah. Ow.
But I'm doing great. I'm gonna release Tiamat, brother. He kind of like puts his forehead to your forehead and grinds it a little bit. He's like, I'm gonna release her, buddy. I'm gonna release Tiamat, cousin. And I know you're gonna help me release Tiamat, right? Right, cuz? Right?
Well, let's talk about it. We can talk. We're already like 3 side quests deep over here.
There is,
like
he kind of pushes you back a little bit. And,
yeah, but let's talk about it.
Give me an athletics.
Get a drink.
Let's do an athletics check. As he's pushing you, he's like pushing you down.
Natural
like,
20.
Fuck.
Damn.
In front of he's like kind of pushing you in front of the altar. He's like, come on, just say hello. Tiamat's cool. I don't see how what I rolled could be beaten, but let's find out. Maybe he has something.
Natural 20 plus, so it's a 26.
That's really good. I don't have to even tell you that that's good. But, I mean, Archon's fucked up. Maybe he has fucked up shit that he can use. What does this do?
I'm just like, let's talk about it. Like, you ain't gotta be like, oh, hold on.
It's like the two brothers that are like mad strong, just like wrestling.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure
Things
out.
over here like he wasn't supposed to lose this role.
It doesn't matter. It's whether is it a fun thing where you guys learn more about how powerful he is, or is it a fun thing where he learns how powerful you are? Both are good.
I have once the words cousin Archie come out of Two Swords' mouth, I do that typical black people thing where I turn my back to the situation and I just like put my arm on Chum and just like brace myself and try not to lose it laughing. So, like Chum's like looking at my face and I'm like it's over. I cannot.
Okay, yeah, he's unable to push you down, and he. His eyes glow.
Cousin, Arkan the Cruel was yeah, man. You's always a jokester, but also very scary and intimidating in the best fighter. And I nudge him a little.
That's true.
Yeah,
and he stands up to his full height and grabs his huge battle axe and waves it
cool
around.
axe.
He's like, Fey Needle will drink the blood of Zariel, and my cousin. Sorry, what? Which? Who?
2 swords. I pointed the 2 swords. 2 swords. Aloysius Archibald.
Oh,
2 swords.
who's your mama?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Hello. Your mother's name is Charlotte. Oh yes, she makes delicious bean slaw.
Okay,
and we can end there. As Archon and 2 Swords do the forearm grasp. And happy to end with a baby walking. I call any child under 20 a baby.
Yep, she's 4. But hey, Gabby, I see Grace is awake. Can we get her?
But thank you so much for another installment of the Happy Hell Hour presents Descent into Avernus. We cranked through Uldrak's Grave, Archon's Tower, made it to the Monument to Tiamat, did a random encounter on the thing. Boo, we're fucking burning with gas, buddy. We're gonna finish this thing, I think, before it's already August. Oh my god. Before Icewind Dale comes out. That's not what it's called. Rime of the Frost Maiden. Everyone, quickly, where do we find you on the line?
I usually go first, I guess. Find me on Twitter at Bread Eagles. Bread like the food, eagles like 2 of those birds. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in my bio. I've got an album out. Me and Pat do a podcast together. Let's rewatch. We watch movies with other people, and it's a good time. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Get on it.
Word.
Pat.
I'm at the Pat Edwards. This is one of my daughters who did not take a nap like she should have.
No.
And yeah, I'm on the podcast Let's Rewatch. The Red Opera is coming September 1st, so be ready for me to be screaming about that.
Yeah, it's like soon.
Yeah, I'm talking right now, sweetie. That's and yeah, you're ready for me to scream about that. And then yeah, he's laughing. Yes. Josh, go.
Tim. I'm at Jessica on Twitter and all other social medias. I'm on a very fun anime review podcast called Naruto Reviewto, where we talk about the classic and hit show Naruto that is iconic and also legendary. You will recognize voices on that podcast, like Tim. What else am I doing? I'm on Happy Hell Hour every Tuesday at 2 p.m. And am I like forgetting stuff?
It feels like it.
Yeah, because I'm like my brain. I think that's everything.
Did you say Twitter?
I did say Twitter. That was first. Twitter, social media, anywhere you suck your exes. That's where I'm at.
Sick. I am at Tim Lanning on Twitter. Follow me there for all the various fun things I get up to. Tonight, we have another exciting installment of Greetings Adventurers, the 5th edition actual play podcast, wherein we're bone creatures fighting a big kraken tonight. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Anything else? Otherwise, we'll...
Tim, how'd your tweet do?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Tweet. Update. 544 likes, 107 retweets and comments.
Damn.
There you go.
Tim's going viral, guys.
You done it.
Wow. I'm the most famous person on the fucking planet right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll relink the tweet so that you guys can help me go viral in the Twitch chat and do what you can, Now more than ever, help me go viral. I've never been viral. This might be my top tweet ever. One time, who's Neil Gaiman's ex-wife?
Oh,
I don't know.
the one that very recent split, right?
Yes. She's a good musician, and I feel shitty. And technically,
this I know you're talking about.
This is sexism. Not being able to remember because I do like her music. She's not.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. But, who? Amanda Palmer. One time during the Occupy Wall Street, the Occupy Boston, I had a really good angle on the Occupy Boston in front of my office, and she quote tweeted that, and that got a lot of stuff. So yeah. All right. Is that everybody? Pat, did you go? I forget. I can't.
Yeah, I did. It's this kind of calm before the storm. That's going to be the next month and a half. But you don't have to do anything now. But because I'm going to hold off because I don't. But we'll have special links and stuff, special geekly links possibly for the opera yeah, it's shaping up to be pretty wild.
Sicko mode. All right. See you all next Bat channel at 2 p.m. at twitch.tv/geeklyinc. Bring a friend. Bye.